The White House is the name of the President of the United States' official residence. The White House is where? How does the house look? Washington, D.C. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is where you may find the White House. It took 8 years to build, and James Hoban was responsible for its design. Between 1792 and 1800, it originally cost little over $232,300, which is equivalent to more over $3 million in today's dollars. Hello and welcome to KYC News. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. When construction was finished, a mixture of whitewash was applied to the building's exterior. That contained lead, casein, rice glue, and lime. The house got its characteristic hue from this, and it looks great. Popular now. John Adams, the first president to reside there, did so beginning in November. Year 1800, before the building was even finished. Adams, however, only stayed there for a brief period of time because he failed to win re-election at the time. That year. Since Adams, every president has resided there. The residence was almost completely destroyed by fire during the War of 1812. When the British stormed Washington, D.C., they set fire to most of the city's infrastructure, including the White House. Only the external walls of the structure were left standing after the fire. However, due to the damage, even the exterior walls needed to be pulled down and rebuilt. The building had held up. Not always. The house was known as the White House. The Executive Mansion or the Presidential Palace were its former names. The phrase White House was first used in 1811, although it wasn't formally adopted until 1901, when Theodore Roosevelt ordered that it be listed on the official Executive Mansion correspondence. The White House became associated with the United States President throughout the 1900s. States. The White House has undergone numerous enlargements and upgrades over the years. Theodore Roosevelt's administration saw the beginning of the renovations. Additionally, throughout the Taft and Hoover administrations, improvements were made. Probably the largest reconstruction occurred under Harry Truman's administration, when a steel frame was built within. The floor plan was also modified at that time to take on its current form. Jacqueline Kennedy, the First Lady, also managed the White House's striking redecoration. Throughout the early 1960s, indoors. The executive residence, West Wing, and East Wing are the three principal sections of the White House. East Wing. The president and their family really reside in the executive residence. The West Wing houses the presidential residence, administrative offices, the cabinet room, where the official meetings of the government are held, and the press briefing area. The White House Situation Room is located in the West Wing as well. The West Wing's basement contains a meeting room where the president can be seen, handles and keeps an eye on crisis circumstances. Over the years, the East Wing has held a variety of things, including the First Lady. The White House has 6 floors and a total floor area of more than 55,000 square feet. There are 147 windows, 3 elevators, and 8 staircases. The house has 412 doors, 28 fireplaces, 132 rooms, and 35 bathrooms. A tennis court, running track, putting green, swimming pool, and movie theater are available. A lanes-only bowling alley. 5 chefs work full-time in the White House to prepare meals for the president and other key guests. Visiting the White House. The White House has a number of renowned rooms. The Oval Office is the president's formal workplace, and it has this name because given that it is oval. The color of the furniture and walls in certain rooms can be used to identify specific spaces. The White House, for instance, has the red room, green room, and yellow oval. Dinner parties and celebrations are held in the blue room, and all 3 of these rooms. The White House also has a number of well-known bedrooms. The Lincoln bedroom is the most prominent of these. It has this moniker because the room's focal point is a huge, elaborate bed, which Mary Todd Lincoln bought while Abraham Lincoln was president. Lincoln's office in the White House once occupied this space. Another well-known White House bedroom is the Queen's bedroom. In recognition of the amount of royal visitors who have stayed in the room, it was given this name. The Queens of Norway, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom have all spent time there. Greece, the Netherlands, and Nepal. Another noteworthy feature is the White House Rose Garden. Ellen Wilson, Woodrow Wilson's wife, made the request to have the Rose Garden made in 1913. The garden measures 60 feet in width and 125 feet long. At the White House, it's regularly utilized to welcome significant visitors or host formal ceremonies. The phrase "the people's house" is sometimes used to describe the White House. Early on, visitors were welcome to roam the White House grounds at their leisure. Even go inside the house. Visitors to the home of Thomas Jefferson would be personally greeted by him at lunchtime. It has gotten harder and harder to get into the White House as time has gone on. Nevertheless, thousands of people still visit it every day. In actuality, the White House receives over 100,000 visitors each month. This indicates that annually, more than 1 million individuals visit the White House. Thank you for watching and see you on next video.